Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year's, by the way, belated. Once again, we have the Reverend.
Theme here. Yes, you're on my channel.
And it's Theory.
Yep.
Once again.
Yep. And I'm sitting in a wheelchair again. We are, once again, three middle-aged guys just talking about nothing. And we have had a very eventful day. First thing that I must say is that yesterday there was a passing of a legend. Run Shaw, who was one of the founding brothers of the great Shaw brothers, passed away yesterday at 106 years old. All right. And you know what? Like I said earlier to some of my other buddies on Facebook and everything else, when I found out about this, I not only kind of felt old, but I just really kind of realized, how much he in particular probably contributed to my childhood.
Yeah. Saturday mornings specifically, or Saturday afternoons?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, because especially for kids here in LA, all right, kids who grew up in the 80s. I grew up during the 80s and everything else.
80s kids, damn it.
Yes, indeed. I mean, we were pretty much privy to the whole Saturday morning cartoons thing when actual Saturday morning cartoons were entertainment and they weren't quite the dribble that we have now. Okay? Because basically what my Saturday would consist of is that I'd wake up, after sleeping in, have breakfast, then right there from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock was your Saturday morning cartoons, right? Watching it on a black and white TV, a 13-inch black and white Panasonic TV. All right, we wore that thing out so much that it was missing one of the knobs, so we had to use the UHF knob to go ahead and change the channels. All right.
You know what's funny? I had one of those.
Yeah.
I think everyone had one of those
I
at
think
one
everybody
point
had one of
in
those.
time.
Yeah,
that was, around that era.
Yeah. It's black and white, too.
Yeah. No remote controls.
Nope.
None of that bullshit. You had to turn the knob, adjust the rabbit ears, put aluminum foil on it in order to get that motherfucker to work.
Yep.
Even the knob had a knob in it to fucking change the focus. Yes, that type of television, folks. We all had it in the 80s, the early 80s, and all that, and that's the way we had to watch television.
And if the rabbit ears were broken, you had to bust out the wire hanger and fucking twist it around. And
twist it.
Well, what about standing next to the TV and doing all this in order to just get reception? It's like, okay, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, and you had
one dude who's got to hold it.
I ended up in that position many times.
Oh, God, yeah.
But to continue
back on subject at hand.
Saturday mornings, you got your cartoons from 8 to 11, all right? And then this is all on Channel 11. From 11 to 12, you had Soul Train, all right?
Yeah.
Mom and sister was all over some Soul Train.
Yeah. Hey, I was all over some Soul Train.
Via my older brother and my older sister, I was into Soul Train too, all right? And then, but the thing is that right after that, from 12 to 1, WWF Superstar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was generally what I was waiting for.
Exactly. And then right after WWF Superstars finished up and they did their promo, change the channel, Channel 9, Kung Fu motherfucking Theater.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was normally when we stayed in the house until 3.
Normally, we didn't go out after that unless it was prior scheduled to go outside and play. But we was watching some Kung Fu Theater.
Well, on my end, I was like the undersized asthmatic kid. I really didn't go out that much. All right. That's actually rather sad to say out loud, but it's true. I didn't go out that much. All right. Part of the reason why I got into video games. Okay.
Yeah.
But so you had Kung Fu Theater. Now the magical thing about Kung Fu Theater, all right, is that when it started, it would sit there. They would have like the theme song of Enter the Dragon playing, while they had the marquee come up, Kung Fu Theater and everything else. And the funny thing was that it took me a while to actually figure out what directors and producers did in movies, right? But even before I had recognized that those people were important in making movies, after a few years of Kung Fu Theater, I knew that these Shaw brother dudes All right, because they would show up. It was either the Shaw Brothers or Golden Harvest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I knew
Yep.
the Shaw Brothers were important to a lot of the movies that influenced my childhood.
Man.
Yeah.
Living to 106 years old. Yeah, that's a life.
Look,
Yep.
Woo!
that's all, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and they fed the imaginations,
Oh, yes.
and they offered up. They were able to sit there, and when people didn't even know that Eastern cinema was out there, they produced enough that some crazy dudes from KTLA Channel 9, right? Or was it? It's not KTLA.
No.
Channel
Yeah.
5.
Oh, okay.
KTLA, Channel 5.
KTLA. What was it? What was it back then?
Well, yeah. It's still
Was it
KTLA.
Yeah.
No, KCAL is Channel 9.
Yeah.
It is now.
KTLA, was it Channel 5 back then? I think KT.
I think
Okay.
so.
It was
Well,
still
It
Channel
is
5.
one of those two.
Still
But
Channel
yeah,
5.
but
out here in Los Angeles.
basically what was up is that these guys produced enough stuff that they were able to influence folks in the States here to say, hey, look, we can build a show on this.
The funniest thing about that is all of that stuff coming to the United States, most people in the 80s
Mm-hmm.
or even in the early 90s know what Kung Fu Theater is or
Yeah.
was and would actually watch
Mm-hmm.
each and everything that showed up on there to see
Yeah.
what type of shit that they was going to be having at that point. And all the time, it was just beautiful. Yes, they fed the imagination. It was always entertaining. Yes, a little cheesy at times, especially with the voice acting specifically.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, hell yeah, it was always on the schedule. It was always watchable, and it was always entertaining.
And as boys, we would always go outside, act out the movies, and get hurt and come inside, scrape it all up. Just what we did.
Just what we did, you know. And the thing about it too, it was one of those things where it was like, you know, if you think about it right now, Kung Fu Theater has influenced media in such a huge way. From music, the Wu-Tang themselves,
True.
they built like half of their
Yeah.
backbone,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
off of being Kung Fu fans. More media and more movies. Quentin Tarantino is an unabashed Kung Fu movie addict. And then there's just guys like me, little guys like me who are like, okay, if I had the chance to go ahead and learn this Kung Fu
Acquire the
stuff
skills.
and then
Yeah.
acquire the skills, maybe I wasn't jumping 2 stories tall up on the buildings, all right, or flying across rooftop on wires, but you know that was the type of shit that I wanted to do.
Well, I think every
I
boy
wanted to do.
yes.
Yeah.
Every kid that was male wanted to do that at some point and probably tried
Yeah,
one
probably.
way, form or another, throwing a kick or a punch or seeing how fast they were or climbing up a tree or doing somersaults and back and front flips. And hey, I used to do it off the diving board in the summer all the time.
Yep.
All that shit, jump and front flip and back flip and then into the water and stuff like that.
I mean,
Hell yeah, everyone wanted to do some kung fu type of stuff.
yeah, I mean, you know, it went far beyond snatch this pebble out of my hand, little grasshopper. Because hey, look, I respect Kwai Jang Kane. All right.
Mhm.
Granted, David Carradine stole the role from Bruce
Mhm.
Lee, but that's another story. But look, hey, you know, like I said, I respected him, but I don't think Kwai Jang Kang would have stood a chance against the 5 Deadly Venoms.
No.
I don't think it's even debatable.
Or the blind one-armed man with the flying guillotine.
Oh.
All right. If you guys disagree,
Oh.
I'm just
That's gonna
saying.
spark a debate, maybe.
You know,
Or maybe that'll spark a whole bunch of comments like, I agree.
I
Hey,
mean, 'cause,
maybe.
look, he, you know, like I said, I like David Carradine. I respect him for what he does, but you know, hey, he doesn't hold a candle to Gordon Liu, the Master Killer.
No,
all right,
no.
that's all I gotta say.
absolutely not.
Man, damn it.
Kung Fu Theater.
Kung Fu
Man.
Theater. There's a lot of things that's gone now.
Because I guess we're getting older.
It's not that. Not only times have changed, but times have just gotten just messed up. Especially television itself.
Well, you know, before we jump on that rant, what I gotta do?
Yes.
Raise a beer. Run, Shaw. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Long, good life.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You influenced us all.
Rest in peace. May you be conducting wire fu up there with the saints. All right. I know God loves that flippy bullshit.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. credits.
Yeah.
Yes.